Hello, everyone. This is Diana from thisisdiana.com. Welcome to the podcast. I'm very excited to be with you as always. And today I'm going to be discussing an excerpt from my book, Oddball, a memoir on resilience. And I'm going to be specifically talking about aging, being older, a small section that is going to grow in other aspects of some future projects, called Age Me Better. That's the title of the subsection, and I'm going to share that with you today. I start that section with a quote: "Wrinkles should merely indicate the smiles that have been." Mark Twain. And no matter how wonderful that is, and it is wonderful, in modern society, wrinkles indicate a time in our lives where we're reaching the end of our lives. Wrinkles! And it just somehow has a negative connotation associated with it. Some people carry it better than others. Some people have them earlier in life than others. But either way, there is a way to age better. We expect certain events in life to occur at different stages of our lives as we age, from childhood to adolescence to adulthood, and older adulthood, seniorhood. Some of these changes are physical, of course, and developmental, while others are cultural and cultural expectations. These expectations may or may not be valid, but they still do occur. How people perceive us at any given stage in our lives, it affects us, some more than others. And not everybody is going to do what society expects them to do. Grow up, go to an official technical school, get a career, meet a mate, have children, retire and die. There's so many things that happen in between all those, landmarks in life, and many just skip them altogether. They really don't find them necessary because they're doing other things in life, or they may reach them at later stages. But some will do some of these normally expected activities, and some will do none of them. Some of these determine what joy we take in life. The freer we are to choose whatever it is we do in our lives, the happier we will feel. The more we do things out of sheer societal expectations and pressure, conditioning and entrainment, the more restricted our lives can become. I think that whatever you choose, if you choose out of your own free will for the highest good, that can be a way to happiness and freedom. From what I've observed being around older adults my whole life, I mean older, of all different ages, the more playful one is, the more lighthearted one is, the younger one tends to feel. The more we express ourselves creatively, the more our brain stays active. The better we take care of our body by eating healthy, fresh foods as much as possible, moving in a healthy way, whether that means very stringent workout routine, or just stretching, moving around your body, walking, whatever it is, dancing. And the better we stay physically active, the longer and the better of the quality of our lives we tend to live. The more we keep learning and expanding ourselves intellectually, socially, creatively, the happier and snappier we stay. And the best news of all of this, it doesn't matter how old you are right now, it's never too late to start. And I did this, I'm sharing this with you. I'm taking a break from the excerpt right now to mark, no matter what stage you are in your life. I recently turned 50. I was so fortunate to, just for whatever reasons, taking care of myself, some genetics, getting as much sleep as I humanly can get, and to be able to be aging, at least physically or aesthetically, better than a lot of my contemporaries. A lot of people of my age, people say they do not believe my age. And the reason I say that is not because I'm showing off. If you know me, you know I'm not that type of person. What I'm saying is because it does matter how we carry ourselves, how we feel. the wrinkles on our face or lack thereof, the sagging or whatever it is, whatever it is that ages us. If we are healthy, those age marks are less, and we glow. We literally glow. I mean, I've seen people in you wouldn't believe, and they're just glowing, and you're like, that person is that age, and it's from inside out, from inside out. So, I mean, I just want to share this part because we are, all of us, we're lucky enough to be here alive and to be aging and to reach a certain age. Then why not age beautifully? Why not age gracefully? I think that it's entirely possible to age gracefully by living every moment as fully as possible, whenever possible, using mindfulness, conscious breathing. I wish I could impart upon the younger population that really isn't aware of this, how we should learn from our elders, the wisdom, their mistakes, and of course we have to experience things ourselves, but most importantly to respect them. They've been here before us. Not everybody's a great person. Not every older person's some of them are jerks just because they're people, But in general, as an age group, we can learn from them no matter what stage we're in. We ought to embrace them instead of mocking them, ignoring them, discarding them because somebody's older than us. Too many people associate aging with death, mortality. But guess what? It's going to happen because we are human. And in this particular stage in our lives, in our society, in our technology, we're not transhuman yet. They're working on it. Not too crazy about that idea, but in the meantime, we're aging and we are living and we experience different things in our lives. For example, right now we happen to be in a very strange part in our lives where technology is moving very fast, but we're also in the midst of something technology can't solve, a pandemic that is affecting our health. And our health affects the way we age and our cells and our replenishment. So I think this aging better and age me better is more timely than ever. So I think that we can learn as much as we can from people around us, that we can take every moment we can, nourish our bodies, and literally start aging better inside out. What we put in, and also what we do for our skin, what we do for our internal organs, what we do for our social, emotional, and yes, our spiritual development. As far when we get older, we choose, you can be in denial about it, and as a result, you can become really bitter and grouchy. I'm sure you've seen a lot of people like that. I've seen people 60 and older doing things that really you wouldn't believe that they're adults, that like children, like preteens, gossiping, crazy romantic dramas. I mean, all kinds of insanity. And this insanity includes all kinds of crazy jealousy of younger populations, jealousy of their contemporaries that look better than them, romantic jealousy, all kinds of silly and harmful behaviors. And you can tell that just some of them are just not aging well because they're having all these negative emotions. I see people, dating, inappropriate partners, to prove a point. I don't know what the point is, but it's best to pick someone that is compatible with you, that makes you happy, not to prove a point to anyone else. Just do it because it's the right connection. And it's not happy. It's not happiness. It's not healthy. So but we have the free will to choose, and whatever we choose will reveal itself in our life, one way or the other. If it's healthy and wonderful and fulfilling and grounding and centering, it will manifest itself eventually physically. The same thing for the negative counterside of that, where doing things and engaging in harmful activities, it will show itself. You'll see it. You'll see those frown lines getting deeper and looking grouchier. But you can also get them from squinting, like me. So let's not judge so quickly. I don't know about anyone else, but I personally, again, turning 50, I don't want to look. I don't want to look depleted. I don't want to look old, as you see, or wrinkled up until I am there. If I'm 92 years old, okay, I'll take those wrinkles. you know. I want to look vibrant at whatever age I am. I want to feel the passion and the life source coming through. I want to encourage others to do as well. And so far, I've been fortunate, as I told you. So far, anything can change. And but it's a lot of work. It's self-care. It's exercise. Even if my arthritis, and I do have arthritis, I got it very young, still do, and fibromyalgia, even that is inflamed and really painful on certain days. Exercising anyway, just adjusting it so that I don't hurt myself and that it is helpful, not hurtful. Again, sleep, sleep, sleep. I'm an advocate of sleep like you wouldn't believe. I'm an advocate so much that I'm writing a book about sleep, and specifically dreams and things that happen to us when we step into the soul travels and the kind of restoration we can get back into our physical body. I mean, there's not a coincidence they call, Sleeping Beauty and how, for centuries has been known as one of the biggest secrets. We don't need a fountain of youth. We've got sleep. That can really be tremendous. We got other things that bring us pleasure, again, chocolate for me. Surrounding ourselves with beautiful things that are healthy, life infusing, animals, nature as much as possible. And when we are in a situation like we are now, like a pandemic, finding creative ways of bringing those things to us and to our lives, and showing that resilience that we're all capable of. Practice self-care, patience with ourselves, with each other, with family members, and let that trickle out even farther out to our neighbors and society at large, ideally. But I know for a fact that appearance is important. It is important for many people, and even if they may or may not like the way they look, but it is important. It is a concern, and it's a concern for me. And when people talk to me and they tell me, "Oh, what do you do for your skin? It's so it glows and it's smooth." And well, you know what? I've had acne my whole life. I tell people all the time. I wrote about it in my book. I talk about it in videos, and I suffered. I couldn't even enjoy my 20s or 30s, 40s. I still break out today, today, and I'm 50 and onward. And I had to contend with the scars and discoloration, the pain of the acne itself. And then I was worrying about the aging, the skin that is not as resilient anymore. And I am a fan of resilience. It becomes saggy. Your neck, your face, it's your eyebrows, Is it a coincidence that plastic surgeons and beauty consultants and beauty companies are so wealthy? Even in pandemics, people want to look and stay young. And again, this is part of what I want to do, is share with you. Number one, love yourself no matter how you are. But two, do things to take care of yourself, to maintain yourself the best that you can be for you. And I myself, aside from the exercises and the chocolate and trying to surround yourself with senses of humor and music and things that are good for your system vibrationally, I also take care of my skin, and have had to because of the acne and other issues. And I myself am I have a regiment, I have a routine, and that routine I want to share it with you. I want to share it with you in the form of products that I'm sharing and creating through a manufacturer that creates a program, that we have serums, creams, all kinds of delicious products that you can incorporate, should you want to, man, woman, no matter what age you are, into your life as part of the overall self-care system. It's not the cure-all, nothing is. Not chocolate alone is going to keep you young, not having the right partner alone is going to keep you young, not, sleeping alone. It's all bits and pieces. It's routine, it's mindfulness, it's changing things up on a regular basis, including your exercise, breathing, maintaining that mindfulness. And you have to remember that beautiful things in this world are not ancillary or arbitrary. They are necessary. That's what keeps us perpetually young, vital, no matter what sometimes shows on our external. And that it was part that inspired me to share those creams and those lotions. Of course, as under This Is Diana, and you can find them on thisisdiana.com, and I'll share a little bit more about this in a future podcast, which I'm going to discuss specifically what it is that I'm sharing through these serums and night creams and why, and what they do or don't do, and why I use them and why I'm selling them. And as Rumi said, let the beauty of what you love be what you do, no matter what it is. I mean, that the last part was me, no matter what it is. But let the beauty of what you love be what you do, Rumi. And let you love yourself, love your skin, love your soul, love your heart, and share that and extend that love infinitely to everything around you and everything within you. And aging better is no different. So think about that. Think about what I've said. Think about what I wrote. Think about what your experience is with yourself, with your body, with your skin, the biggest organ in our body, our protector from the world. This little thin veil of skin that separates you from me, you from your physical space, you from the world out there, that it's permeable. There is a level of penetration of air and lotions and water and energy and movement, vibration that goes through this skin, this wonderful protector that we have. And sometimes we have to take that extra moment, those extra few minutes, to care for it from the inside out and from the outside in. So with that, I will leave you with a conscious, deep breath. May you be well wherever you are and whatever it is that you're doing. May you be well, may you be centered, may you be whole. If you have any questions, if you want to check some more, please visit me at thisisdiana.com. The links are there, tons of links. They're easy to follow on whether the mission in general, the products I'm discussing. Unfortunately, like I said, we're in a pandemic. I said it 3 times. There are products on face masks as well. This is one of the things for us, and one of the ways for us to stay safe. Those are available there too. And just again, this blog, podcasts, videos, all at your disposal. You to share, for you to look at, and for you to feel good and informed, and links for you to do more research and for you to express your free will. So with that said, thank you so much for joining me again. This is, of course, Diana, and this is Diana.com. Be well, and I look forward to speaking to you again.